Welcome back to AIinReality, AI for Service Enterprises, a podcast series by AblyPro. I'm Sam, an AI implementation consultant here.
And I'm Tony, also a consultant at AblyPro. We've covered a lot of ground so far, busting AI myths in Episode 1, showing how Einstein brings clarity to service teams in Episode 2, and in Episode 3, how Certinia predicts delivery and finance risks early.
Today, we'll dive into Episode 4, how Agentic AI helps service organizations act earlier and smarter. This one's different because we're talking about AI that doesn't just predict, it does things.
Right, we're moving from insights to action, and that's where a lot of organizations struggle.
You've got predictions, recommendations, dashboards full of signals, but someone still has to act on all of it.
What if AI could handle the routine follow-ups automatically while keeping humans in control of the important decisions?
That's what Agentic AI does. Let's break it down.
So let's start with the reality most service organizations face daily.
Here's what we hear constantly from clients. Teams are always reacting after problems have already appeared.
A customer hasn't responded in 3 weeks. Someone notices during a weekly review and then scrambles to follow up.
An invoice is stuck waiting for approval. Finance finds out when the customer calls asking why they haven't been billed yet.
A project milestone gets missed. Delivery managers realize it during the next status meeting.
Everything depends on manual follow-ups. Someone has to remember to check. Someone has to remember to act.
And when you're managing dozens of customers, hundreds of cases, multiple projects simultaneously,
Things fall through the cracks, not because teams aren't trying, but because there's just too much to track manually.
and that's just within one system. Most service organizations are working across multiple platforms.
Salesforce for customer data, Certinia for delivery and finance, maybe other tools for specific functions.
Issues that need attention sit in one system while the team who can fix them is working in another.
Nobody connects the dots until the problem's already causing damage.
Now, a lot of organizations think we already have automation. We've got workflows set up.
And they do. But here's the issue we see constantly. Traditional automation is rule-based and fragile.
You set up a rule. If case is open for 5 days, send reminder email. Simple enough.
Until edge cases appear. What if the customer responded but the case status didn't update? What if the agent is waiting on another team?
Your automation fires anyway because it doesn't understand context. It just follows the rule.
So you end up with awkward emails going out at the wrong time, unnecessary escalations, frustrated customers.
And traditional workflows can't see across systems. Your Salesforce workflow has no idea what's happening in Certinia.
So if a delivery delay impacts a customer relationship, nobody connects those dots automatically.
Plus, there's no intelligence behind the decisions. Rules can't adapt, can't learn, can't prioritize.
A high-value customer and a trial user both trigger the same workflow because the system treats them identically.
That's why rule-based automation alone isn't solving the problem. Teams still end up firefighting.
So what does Agentic AI do differently?
This is where it gets interesting. Agentic AI doesn't just follow rules. It detects signals, understands context, and decides what action makes sense.
Let me give you a concrete example from our implementations. Say a customer hasn't responded to 3 emails over 2 weeks, and their renewal is coming up in 30 days.
Traditional automation might send another reminder email. That's it.
Agentic AI looks at the full picture: customer sentiment from recent interactions, project status and Certinia, support case history, account value.
Then it decides, does this need immediate human attention, or can AI handle the next touchpoint automatically?
If it's high risk, it alerts the account manager directly with full context. If it's routine, AI drafts a personalized follow-up without anyone lifting a finger.
And here's the critical part. Humans stay in the loop for important decisions.
Agentic AI isn't replacing judgment calls. It's handling the repetitive manual work so teams can focus on what actually needs human expertise.
Another example, project budgets. Certinia AI notices a project trending toward budget overrun.
Traditional reporting? Finance sees it next week during the review.
Agentic AI, it automatically notifies the project manager and finance lead immediately, pulls relevant data, and even suggests corrective actions based on similar past projects.
So teams can course correct while there's still time to make a difference.
And it works across clouds. Salesforce and Certinia talking to each other, sharing signals, coordinating actions.
That cross-system awareness is what makes this powerful. AI isn't siloed in one platform. It's connecting the dots across your entire operation.
And it learns over time. The more it operates, the better it gets at understanding what actions lead to good outcomes.
So it's not static. It continuously improves based on real results.
So when agentic AI is working properly, what changes day to day?
First, operations become proactive instead of reactive. Issues get addressed before they escalate.
Second, cost to serve drops significantly. Teams aren't spending hours on manual follow-ups and status checks.
Third, decisions happen faster because the right information reaches the right person at the right moment.
And here's what clients tell us. Teams stop feeling like they're constantly behind.
They're not scrambling to catch up anymore because AI is handling the routine operational work.
But, and we emphasize this constantly, agentic AI requires thoughtful design and governance.
You can't just turn it on and hope for the best.
This is where our expertise at AblyPro becomes essential. Designing agentic workflows isn't just about connecting systems.
We start by mapping actual business processes, how work flows between teams, where decisions happen, what actions need automation versus human oversight.
Then we design agentic workflows that align with those real processes, so when AI takes action, it makes sense for how your organization actually operates.
We also establish governance frameworks, defining what AI can do automatically versus what requires human approval.
Because the goal isn't automate everything, it's automate intelligently while maintaining control.
We set clear boundaries. For example, AI can send routine follow-ups automatically, but escalates high-value customer issues to humans immediately.
And this is critical. We continuously monitor and optimize AI behavior through managed services.
Agentic AI isn't set it and forget it. Business priorities shift, customer patterns change, new edge cases emerge.
So when AI stays aligned with your business as things evolve, without ongoing optimization, AI behavior can drift and teams lose trust. We've seen it happen when organizations try to go it alone.
That's why continuous monitoring and refinement through managed services is how you sustain value long-term. All right, here's the big takeaway. The problem isn't just identifying risks or getting recommendations. It's acting on them consistently before they become problems.
Agentic AI changes that by detecting signals across systems, understanding context, and taking intelligent action automatically, while keeping humans in control.
But it requires thoughtful design, clear governance, and continuous optimization to work properly.
So what's coming in episode 5?
We're zooming out to look at the bigger picture, how AI helps service organizations deliver more predictable results across projects, finance, and customer success.
Why do forecasts still miss the mark? How does AI improve reliability across the board? If your leadership wants more predictability and fewer surprises,
Episode 5 is definitely for you.
that wraps episode 4 of AIinReality, AI for Service Enterprises. I'm Tony.
And I'm Sam. Keep asking the hard questions, and we'll keep bringing the answers. Catch you in episode 5.